Hey guys, I am in the GLE 7 workbook. We are looking at lesson 5 on articles. I am flipped all the way to the Quest for Speed article because I just want to talk specifically about your extended response question that is going to be over this article. So for the rest of it, just make sure you're reading through the definitions and examples and using your knowledge of prefixes, affixes, and root words, and anything that they are looking for on your own. But I do want to talk about the extended response and also draw attention to these reading guide questions that are going to be on each page. Make sure you're using these as an annotation tool. If they're asking you to draw a line under something, for example, do it as you're reading, because that will help you retain what you are reading and also give you details that are going to be important to the questions you're asked. So I'm going to turn to the extended response question, which says, after reading the passage, a student predicts that cars will reach even higher speeds in the future. Explain why this is a reasonable prediction based on the text and graphic features. Cite several examples of textual and graphic evidence to support your explanation. Couple really important things in here that I've underlined. First of all, the idea that cars will reach an even higher speeds in the future is a claim that this student is making. So in your answer, you have to support that claim with your examples of textual and graphic evidence. If it's saying that it needs you to base this prediction on the text, that's just talking about the normal written paragraphs. The graphic features are going to be things like photographs, timelines, charts, anything that is outside of that main body of the text, you need to use. It says and, it does not say or, okay? So I'm going to show you a way to organize it to make sure you have everything you need. So the claim that you'll mention in your first paragraph here is that cars will reach even higher speeds in the future. You are told to use that claim. And then I want you to support this claim with at least 3 paragraphs. And you can organize these paragraphs into reasons why you believe this claim is possible, is a valuable claim to make, okay? So those are up to you as to what you use to support. My ideas are here. I didn't give you a third one though, so you are welcome to use these as long as you find the evidence, and then also come up with one of your own, or you can come up with all 3 of your own. So I'm going to pull back to the article. The first thing I said was the use of supercomputers support the idea that cars are going to get even faster. I said this because in the expanded concerns section, it says that today supercomputers help engineers test crash safety, fuel efficiency, and aerodynamics before a model of the car is even produced. These supercomputers contribute greatly to the manufacturing of fast, safe, clean-running, and efficient cars. So my explanation of that evidence would be that if supercomputers are existing now and continuing to become more prevalent, I would predict in the future, then we might be able to get safer, faster, more efficient cars. Okay, so that could be one support. The other support that I mentioned for my second body paragraph was this speed milestones timeline. It's important that I include this because this gives me a body paragraph that is using a graphic feature and not just the text, because you need both, okay? So if I were to write and provide textual evidence, meaning you could use direct quotes from the text, you could paraphrase it, you could use a combination, and then explain how it supports the claim. I could do a body paragraph on supercomputers, one on that timeline, and then a third one. And then my conclusion is going to sum up how my main points support the claim. Okay? So that gives you a clear idea of how you can organize this extended response. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to address the question. I wrote out a very brief introduction that says cars have gone through many changes since they have been on the road, and speed is one aspect of their development that has been increasing. It is fair to believe that cars will reach even higher speeds in the future, there's that claim, for several reasons. Then I have my 3 separate bodies and my conclusion.